Hello everyone, Revanity here, and we're back with the Gran Turismo 7 Nations World Cup qualifiers, and we are in qualifying right here at the moment. Starting with our flying lap, you can see we are a fair distance behind the guy in 5th place, well, closing out very quickly. And you can see through the first 2 corners he makes some major mistakes, and we close up onto him really fast. We're in the Toyota GT1 for this one. Everybody is the macaque, the Croatian, I think that's the Croatian driver, gets a 0.5 second penalty, and that's already brought us right onto his tail. Slipstream is deactivated for the qualifier, as I noticed here down the straightaway. As we speed it up, going into the first little chicane, and yeah, to my absolute luck, we get the ghosting moment. That ghosting was on high for this race, so we take full advantage of what the game offers us, and we go right through us. The macaque now falls behind. You can see in our radar here as we zoom in that he falls back ever so slightly, but as we go into the next chicane he drops back a little bit further and further as we go towards the next straightaway, and that sort of clears us up. We're skipping forward to near the end of the lap. Had a very decent run all the way right up to the end here, where we now approach Simone, and we just give him a nudge, so slightly ruining our time there. We had to compromise our line, getting out of the last chicane there, and finishing the lap to bring us into 2nd place for the time being, which would eventually fall down, well, end up with me in 2nd place anyway. And that is just the qualifier, one flying lap to do it all. And with that, we move on to the final. Starting us off is going to be myself and the Frenchman in the 1st place, Bob Calcaire, who is also, I won't pronounce that name, I will probably butcher it, but yeah, we see some very nice replay angles as we go out with our 3, 2, 1, lights out, and we have a very big train of GT1s. That would be an amazing sight to see at the Le Mans racetrack. As we get out to the first set of corners, we get a little bit of a sloppy exit going out of the corner there, speeding up just naturally, going towards the straight. And this is something, I am in the slipstream, but so is the guy behind me, and you can see 1st place, the Frenchman, is already doing some maneuvers to get me out of that, to get me out of the tow. With ghosting still on, we get through to the next straight, and he swerves once. We keep in the tow, we keep in the slipstream. We are gonna gain the back the time to him. He swerves again, and we're still catching up. We still are in the slipstream. We are now left 3rd place behind by a second already. Another swerve. I look for sort of a fake move, but he brakes early, I brake late. Didn't intend to go for the move over there, but it almost happened anyway. For now, I want to work with this guy. I know his pace is pretty much either on par or the same with me, so I want to help this guy. We give him a little bit of a nudge. I was hoping that was not too late and too close to the corner, but it seemed fine. We get right on his tail going on the exit of that little sharp right-hander, and now I'm giving him the bump drop. So this is essentially the sign of, listen, I want to work together, go get away from 3rd place and the rest of the pack, because as you see in the replay angle, behind 3rd place with a 0.5 second penalty and 4 other cars close in tow. I want to get away from that battle as much as possible. Look at that, 5 cars in the background, so close together. And something I noticed here, my braking was very late, but still on ground. We get a little bit of damage to our front bumper there, but it's not too bad. Get a bit of a poor exit out here, and he gets a much better exit. Exited the corner in 2nd gear going through the Porsche straights of bends, and yeah, speeding up once again, because this is pretty much simple. He starts to get quite a decent lead, a 1 second lead, and we're starting to pull ourselves back now. So I'm expecting pretty much a 2nd place from this. You can see now, 2nd lap beginning, we're already nearly 2.5 seconds away from 3rd place and 0.8 behind 1st place. So a little bit of breathing room from us to 3rd, but it looks like we are making it away from the back. Zooming it forward again, lap 2, and this is where we make our move after the long straights and chicanes. We move slightly to the left, But as you can see, he doesn't want, he's not having it, he's trying to push me off. Almost spins me out going towards that corner, almost puts himself off course as well. But we are now, for the first time, taking the lead of the race. And now this is something I want to see, is my pace against is, can I get away? He is going to be in the slipstream now, as you can see. Third place, getting away slightly from the other two, fourth and fifth, but he has to serve a penalty which will bring him back into the fight of a three-way battle for third. Moving on to lap 3, we make a very big mistake of going too wide out on the right-hander there, and naturally Gran Turismo will slap us with a 0.5 second penalty. I knew it was coming, that's why I didn't want to slow down too much. Thought, okay, maybe I can gain that time back, but in the event of things, the Frenchman came back with a vengeance, passing right by me, and I didn't even want to fight the battle because I knew I had a penalty to serve anyway. So he makes it by. He also throws me off my line a little bit, and he gets a very smooth exit going out of there. Once again, this is where it's a bit of a little muff up. I brake very late, and he kind of saw the move coming, but went in to deliver anyway. I said, okay, well, that just happened. In my mind at the time of this race, I was like, okay, this guy was trying to push me off so many times. I'm just not going to let him have it. I'm just going to keep going. So he drops down to third place, and I raised my hand. That was not the ideal move. I should have stopped for him, but I didn't want to. Karma gets me back though on lap 5. Going too wide, touching the grass and swerving into the corner, almost spinning out again due to dirty tires and damage to the front bumper and right front tire. Yeah, so it was a little bit of a snapback at myself. The French driver gets very close at the end of lap 5, but makes a bit of a hash of it into the chicanes going into lap 6, and stayed with me for the entirety of the lap. Get a little bit squiddly out of that exit. Moving on to lap 7, and this is something I noticed. We speeded up here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drivers, and what's probably 6 and even possibly more going to pit on lap 7. Now, this is the first actual slot that I've raced on this Nations Cup, so we decided to go pit as well. Wasn't in desperate need of it, but I thought, okay, let's rather, just in case there's a mandatory stop, we decide to change our tires with just about a 5 second lead. I would say basically 3 second race lead, and this is something that really caught me off guard. As we changed tires, put on some fresh new ones. We have slightly better fuel than the guy in second place, but I'm looking back to see where he is, and he is actually inside of me. Did not think of myself saying that. Although first braking point, he goes way wide, almost myself as well. Joins back on the track, very close to spinning me out once again. Probably wanted to get revenge for that previous time. And I thought to myself, what did I do wrong? In my mind, I thought we had to change tires, but that just wasn't true. So, as you can see, already just within the next few corners, we already start to pull a major gap against the French driver in second place. Already 1.5 seconds and climbing. As you can see, at the end of the straights, he's already fallen back over 2.5 seconds. So, what we will see, I will show you at the end of the race what exactly happened there. But overall, we come through to finish with the first slot, first attempt, first try, first race of the first round of Nations Cup 2024. And we make it away with a nice victory comfortably by 9.85 seconds. So here's the replay from both sides. I'm going to be switching through the other two cars just for a little side quickly. And you can see as he stops, we both leave at the exact same time. And yeah, he did not change his tires, as you can see at the bottom left of the screen there. He did not change tires, completely thrown off by what was happening. Went wide, very wide, and then joined on the track almost with the intention looking to spin me out. And I take for granted why, but we end up taking the victory anyway. And that's about it. That's a little short video on round 1 I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.